My name's Tom Boehm. My wife Stephanie, my 4 children, and I serve the Lord in to Italy, where we've been ministering for about 7 years. Our call to the ministry wasn't anything that happened in a specific moment or with a specific circumstance that was going on, but something that God did over many years to prepare us and to uniquely fit us for the ministry that He had called us to do. God, in His providence, allowed my wife to be born the daughter of an Italian citizen. And what that meant for her is that she can freely enter this country without any need for documents or anything else. She has legal right to be here, which opened the door for us as we came over to be able to be here without worrying about whether there would come a time when our papers wouldn't be renewed. I didn't grow up in a Christian family and didn't have the training biblically as I was growing up that many have, and yet God used every step of my life to prepare me for what He would have for me later on in the future. Whether it be something as simple as a friend who was an Italian and that was the only other public school kid in my youth group that was my best friend growing up, to going and being on different missions trips to really instill in me the desire to serve the Lord in a foreign country. God worked out every detail to grow both my desire and that of my wife to serve the Italian people. And as we think about how God leads and directs, we obviously turn to the Scripture and reading and prayer and being submitted to whatever it is that He would have us to do. He slowly pulls back that veil and shows us what it is that He would have for us. And yet at the same time, we take counsel from those who know us well, those who care for us, our pastors, our friends, our teachers, and listen to what they have to say and allow them to confirm whether what we believe to be true is what God is doing in our lives. And so as we grew and as we both desired together to serve the Lord in Italy specifically and in missions in general, we listened to those who had authority over us and waited and allowed for them to give their input in that. And that's a very important aspect of understanding God's will, as others can confirm that which we already believe. But we thank the Lord that it's not that we have to be awake or ready in that single moment, but that He prepares us over time to allow us to be ready and able to deal with that which He has for us. And we don't know what that'll be. When my wife and I arrived in Italy, we weren't expecting that within just a few short years our co-workers would retire and we would be tasked with leading the ministry here for the foreseeable future. And we don't know what it is that God has for us next, but we know that as we read and as we study and as we listen to those around us and submit ourselves moment by moment to whatever His will may be, when that time comes, He'll make it very clear to us through His Word, through prayer, through the counsel of others, exactly what He has for us, as He's faithfully done for us in the past and as He's faithfully done for all of His servants throughout all of history.